as more and more people begin to see a positive future and begin to envision this positive future, they begin to act accordingly. So people begin to treat each other kinder, and well, you're telling yourself the economy is doing better. So what happens? You do your personal part to help the economy do better. And as people begin to meditate and begin to tell themselves these things about our society, society will actually begin, my theory is, society will actually begin to raise itself to a higher level of existence. Because, if it works on a personal level, how can it not work on a social level? It's got to work on a social level. If you can actually cause your boss to like you more by meditating on it and causing your subconscious mind to have you do the things that allows you to interact with your boss better, well, you're completely influencing somebody else. I don't want to say that's manipulation or anything, but that's how heavy of an influence you can have on other people simply through meditation. So let's say we begin to meditate on all these problems that we're having in society. Well, as you're feeding yourself these auto-suggestions like things in Iraq are getting better, we're pulling troops home, or whatever, the more people that are feeding themselves these subconscious or these auto-suggestions and envisioning this and superpowering their auto-suggestions with symbolism and ideas, the more they're going to begin to do their own part in it. And the more people that are doing their own part in helping the society to raise itself to a higher level of existence, the more we're literally going to raise ourselves to a higher level of existence. If you want to talk about it on a kind of like a spiritual mystical plane, like I've been kind of hinting at this entire time, our conscious minds are so tied into the quantum world, and the quantum world is how everything is run, The more good, positive vibes and energy you're going to be putting out there with good thoughts, the more of these thoughts are going to just kind of travel through this little quantum universe and actually begin to affect how other people feel and think and react to whatever's going on. So, I kind of want to bring up the Maharishi effect one more time to kind of give you guys a really good understanding of how meditation can affect an entire region of people without, personally interacting with them. The Maharishi effect was the effect where they got 40,000 yogis from, I think, 62 different countries and stuck them in a little building, had them all meditate on the concept and see, they're feeding themselves these auto-suggestions. They were seeing the future, and they were not literally seeing the future, but they were visualizing and throwing the symbolisms into it and being positive about the idea that crime rates would drop 30% the very next month. And without any interaction with any of the criminals or anything like that, the crime rates drop 30% the next month. How is that not, that's not a coincidence. It can't be a coincidence. That's too far out there to be a coincidence. Crime rates dropping 30% the very next month after